Actually, do we want to go to just chatting, or do we just want to go to here? I forgot to test the microphone. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's working. Hello, all. Welcome back to the D&D Bot. Fuck, I don't know where anything is. Hold on. I forgot how to roll the dice. Wait, no, I just remembered. Hold on. Nobody look. Everyone look away. Nobody look at me. Where is it? Where the hell is the dice? Is it this? Hold on. Oh my god, it is that. Interact. I needed this. Okay, I got what I needed. Okay. Wait, why does the D&D Bot have stuff on it? I'm not ready. Clear history. No one saw anything. Oh my god, it's completely naked. Everyone say thank you to Angry for that. I think we're just gonna jump right into it. So we should have everything fixed where, so last time, the only issue we had with the bot was it forgot that we already rolled stats and picked a race and picked a name. So basically it forgot the entire character, like mid-story, which was weird. But we were on the wrong version for the bot. So we made sure that we loaded the right one. We shouldn't have that problem again. We're going to jump in. We're going to give it a whole new character. And if this one does well, I am going to try playing a wizard next time to see if it can handle spells. We're not going to try that because I've never personally played a wizard, and so I don't know the rules that well. So we're going to wait and make sure that nothing else is broken before we do that. Dice, and can I edit? I cannot edit the dice. Slight problem. What if I do this? Wait. Helps if your numlock is on. D20, gotcha. Throw. Okay, can I... Aha! Wait, what the fuck? Does it... Okay, so it defaults to 4d6. Does that mean... Okay. Every time? Hold on a minute. I'm pausing. I'll be right back. I'm back. And so are the dice. And we apparently just have a 446. That is just what we have. I'm going to pop that off. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it, as usual, with a very elegant hi to the bot and see where it takes us. I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Would someone mind letting me know how the music is versus me talking? Do I have my chat up? I do. I think I do. Is it behind me? I think it might be behind me. Angry, how's the audio? You're pairing? Oh, with like a headset. I was so fucking confused. Alright, well, I guess we'll just wait on Angry. It's good? Okay. Okay, so we are starting off here, luckily, without a fucking novel. Welcome to the realm of adventures. As we set forth on this epic journey, it's important to breathe life into the hero you'll be embodying. Please tell me about your character. What race calls... Oh my god, that is so fucking flowery. What race calls to your spirit? Oh my god. Okay, don't make fun of it. It's doing its best. And what path have you chosen for your exploits? Are you a valiant fighter, a secretive rogue, or maybe a wise wizard with ancient lore at your fingertips? Jesus Christ. What are my options for race? Dwarf, halfling, elf, human, orc, half elf. Oh, you want me to ask the bot? What are my race options? I know this doesn't matter, but it bothers me. Alright, so we're gonna ask the bot, see what it spits out. It's actually a good question, because I'm probably gonna need it to spit out lists of options if we try to do wizard at some point. It's really gotta think about the options though. Don't me. Holy fucking shit. Alright, you've got fucking 24 goddamn options. I'm not reading through them. Oh, fuck. I didn't know Dragonborn was like an actual thing. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what? I can be a lizard who? I can be a lizard folk. A reptilian hunters who live in swamps and jungles, pragmatic survivors. Alright. What the fuck is a tabaxi? Lizard taxi. Okay. That's gotta be a half lizard, half tabaxi. Okay, so cat-like humanoids with curiosity that drives them. So Khajiit. Basically. I kind of want to be a lizard fucking folk. Somehow I mix lizard and taxi. I won't hold it against you. Hobgoblin? Where do you see? Hobo goblin? No, that is not what's on there. What the fuck is a furbolg? Oh Jesus, there's so many. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with a lizard folk. But first, let's see if it can tell me what special features a lizard folk has. Okay, we're gonna see. So, like, what I mean by special features would be, like, dark vision, or anything like that. Resistance to poison. Anything that, like, other than the fact that you're a sexy lizard person, kind of sweetens the deal. Do I have a tail? That is another great question. Do I have a long tongue? Another great question. Am I warm-blooded? That is do I have to wake up in the goddamn morning and go lay out on a rock and come back to life? It is really fucking thinking about we might have broke it already. How many fucking questions are we in? This is our second question, and I think we... Ooh. Okay. I didn't choose that, but... Okay, so first problem. Okay, it's not listening to me. So the bot is a man. Alright. Lizard folk are fascinating characters, hailing from the primordial? Early in the night, wetlands and swamps of the world. As a lizard folk, your character has several distinct abilities and characteristics that set them apart. I was trying to add, like, so many R's in this word in my head. Okay, ability score increase. Your constitution score increases by 2, and your wisdom by... Why are lizards really smart? What the fuck? That's so random. Lizard folk reach maturity by age 14. Okay, so they have a short... Okay, so they don't live as long, but they're smart and they're hardy. They tend to be neutral. So basically, like, everyone that plays fucking D&D the first couple times. They're medium-sized, so they're normal. So, Jesus, they're like tall fucking ass lizards. Okay, so they have a normal walking speed, so they're not super fast. They only know one other language, not that great. My bad. Holy fuck, they can hold their breath for a really long time. They can bite. That's nice. When you take a short rest, you can craft simple items. Alright, that's pretty cool. This is actually pretty fucking dope. Alright. What if they're scared? What do you mean, what if they're scared? Oh, does my fucking tail... Hold on. Do lizard folk have a tail? And are lizard folk warm-blooded? Let's see how it handles this. Hungry jaws? What the fuck? I don't know what that means. What do they eat, actually? That's a good question, too. Are we gonna eat red meat as lizard folk? Do we just, like, lift up a log and we're like, oh my god, it's Beetle City? That's some gourmet shit? Hungry jaws is number 12. In battle, you can make a special bite attack as a bonus action and gain temporary hit points equal to your console. Oh my god. So they basically, like, steal life. That's fucking weird. In the world of Dungeons and Dragons, lizard folk indeed possess a tail that aids in their mobility, particularly when swimming, which attributes to their 30 feet swimming speed. This feature is quite helpful in their natural swampy and okay, I don't care about that. Hold on. Okay, so they're reptilian in nature, which would imply they are cold-blooded in terms of biological classification. Let's see. For instance, a lizard folk might prefer to bask in the sun to warm up, or may seek heat sources in colder environments. Now, okay, so we are cold-blooded, and we do have a sexy tail. I have one more question. Hold on. If my tail gets cut off as a lizard folk, Will it grow back? We're kind of a little off track. They chomp? They do chomp. I feel like if we play as this, I have to like scream out everything that I do. Lizard folk chooses bite. Do I even need a weapon? Like, really? Like, I'll just bite everything that comes near me. And you have to talk like a snake. Lizard. Okay, snakes and lizards are reptiles, but I'm a lizard, okay? I'm not a snake. In the realms of D&D 5e, the standard rules don't specifically address the regeneration of body parts for lizard folk or any race unless a specific magical means is provided, such as a spell like regenerate. Lizard folk do not. I can't grow my tail. If I grow my tail, if I lose my tail, I don't get to grow it back. Just so everyone. Do we have all the questions out of the way? Do we have any other questions? Nah? Okay, we're good. Alright. Let's see. So just some of my weapon as a fighter, cast nature spells as a druid, or follow another path. What's your choice, and what is the name you've chosen for your character? Alright, chat. What are we thinking? Do we want to be... Actually, is it asking for our alignment? It asked for our alignment the first time, last time we played. It has not asked before. It doesn't look like it's asking for it this time. Let me reread this. It's not. Okay, so it doesn't care. What are we thinking as far as characters go? Last time we played as Karen Karkrashian, I think is what we picked. And we were a cougar looking for a rich husband, third husband to be exact. You feel like the lizard is probably a rogue? I feel like that's kind of racism, but I agree. Okay. I am a lizard folk rogue. We'll put a thief. Okay, so where would that be? I feel like that'd be a true neutral. We'll be neutral good. You know what? It didn't ask. We're not gonna tell it. And my name is what's a good Larry Longtail? Thank you already. All right. And my name is Larry Longtail. Our last name was not Longtail. It was just Tail, but we tacked on the long so that we would have an easier time with the ladies. Thank you. Yeah, my last name's Longtail. Runs in the family, if you know what I mean. It's just more descriptive. Okay. Okay. Although, now that I think about it, I don't know what the D&D Bot would have done necessarily with my alignment, unless it would have tried to keep track of what I was doing and tell me if I was playing my character out of character. It's distinguished in the Lizard Kingdom. Okay. I didn't say we have a kingdom, by the way. It just said that we were swamp people. So, honestly, he's kind of a fucking Floridian. I don't know if we should play him as a hillbilly. A long line of long tails. Okay. Welcome to the adventure, Larry Longtail. Your scales glisten. Oh god, we're turning into a fucking erotica. Your scales glisten with a hint of the murky waters of your homeland, and your eyes gleam with cunning intelligence. As a lizard folk rogue, survival is second nature to you, making you adept at moving unseen and striking swiftly. Let's determine your starting abilities and gear. Rogues are known for their agility and stealth, so your dexterity will be your most vital attribute. Since lizard folk have a natural increase to their constitution and wisdom, these will also be significant traits for you. As for your equipment and expertise, let's get you outfitted. For your ability scores, we'll be using the standard array. As a lizard folk rogue, your ability score increases from your racial traits are +2 to Constitution and +1 to Wisdom. Applying the standard array and your racial bonuses, your stats might look like this. That's a whole lot of crap on my screen that I'm not gonna look at. Blah 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 blah. All right, let's look at the equipment. Rapier, short sword, short bow, short. Wait, so it's a short sword for your main weapon. A burglar's pack, a dungeoneer's pack, an explorer's pack. Okay, so I say we do rapier, short bow, burglar's pack, and then it looks like we already get this. Wait, we already start with thieves' tools? Then maybe I shouldn't do the burglar pack. Short bow. Gotcha. Wait, I thought we could do... Hold on. I'm reading this wrong. So this is saying that I would pick this for main weapon, and then I can choose one of these two for my secondary weapon, right? I choose a rapier, short bow, and I'm gonna do an explorer's pack. Explorer's pack. Do we have any objections? Actually, you know what? Let's think about our character real quick. How do we want to play this? I kind of feel like we should be a hillbilly. We're a hillbilly that's trying to make it as a thief so that we can be the first of a long line of long tails that aren't just trailer trash or whatever the equivalent of trailer trash is in medieval times. Carry on, Larry. A poor. Yes, we don't want to be a poor, so we're gonna do a short sword. I feel like a rapier is too fancy for a poor. For a pori. For a disgusting little poor person. Also, you know, we don't have to compensate, so we don't mind having short weapons, because we have a long tail. I'm so funny. Yeah, suck it, Michelangelo. What? I don't get it. I don't think any of the turtles have a rapier. That's not what a rapier is. Wait, that's not what a rapier is, right? Hold on. Now you've got me confused. God, I can't speak. Yeah, no, rapier is like a fancy pirate sword, you dingus. America, okay. Very well, Larry Longtail. Equipped with a short sword, a short bow, and an explorer's pack, you are ready to begin your journey in the town of Thistlebridge. Who the fuck named this town? Your leather armor hugs your scaly skin, and your thieves' tools are tucked away securely. Every rogue's best friend. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows across the cobblestone streets, you can sense opportunity and danger intertwined in the air. As you wander the streets, you notice a hastily written notice pinned to the town's central message board. It reads, "Adventurers needed. Goblins threaten the harvest and endanger our people. Reward for any brave enough to defend the Thistle Bridge. Not the Thistle Bridge. Fuck it. We are the Thistle Bridge, and we're defending it. Speak to Counselor Marin at the town hall for details. They could have just put the details on the bottom of the whatever. The Thistles, obviously. They're the ones who named it. You feel the weight of the short sword at your hip. This could be a chance to not only earn some coin, but also prove your mettle. Do you head straight to town? To the town hall, or perhaps take some time to get the lay of the land first? By lay of the land, I'd mean, you know, stealing from people. Maybe there's information to be gleaned from the locals in the tavern or the marketplace. What is your first move, Larry Longtail? Lay of the ladies. That's right. You know how to play. I think this seems I mean, our last mission did require us to talk to people, but this one seems like pretty straightforward. I think we should just go talk to this Marin dude and go get our mission. Go to the bar? Okay, never mind, I lied. I'm a fucking liar. We go to the tavern. I'm assuming there's something specific you want at the tavern. Or do you just want to go pick up the ladies? That's just your go-to? Okay. Okay, Angry, you might have a fucking drinking problem if that's your go-to. But whatever. Off we go. Larry Longtail sees a call for aid, and our knee-jerk reaction is I need a fucking drink. It didn't have us roll for gold, by the way, so that could be a problem. Sensing that the tavern might be a good place to gather information before meeting with the counselor, you make your way to the Drunken Drake, a well-known watering hole for travelers and locals alike. The wooden side creaks above the door as you enter, and you are greeted by the warm glow of the fireplace and a cacophony of chatter, laughter, and the clinking of mugs. The tavern is bustling with activity. Farmers discussing the recent harvest, a group of rowdy soldiers arm wrestling in the corner. Why aren't the soldiers going to deal with the goblins? Whatever. And merchants huddled together, likely discussing trade. Well, that's just very presumptuous and rude of you. They could be talking about a different hobby. Not everything is about their career, okay? The air is thick with the smell of roasted meat and ale, a stark contrast to the tension outside the walls. They're off the clock? Yeah. You know, fuck protecting our city. As a rogue, you are adept at overhearing conversations and picking up the subtleties of body language. Perhaps there are rumors to be heard or secrets to be uncovered that could give you an edge against the goblins. Would you like to approach the barkeep, sit close to a group of interest and eavesdrop, interact with any of the patrons, or do you have another action in mind? I think we should eavesdrop on the merchants or the soldier. Pickpocket some people. Okay. Who would you like to pickpocket? Probably the merchants would be the more sensible option. No, they would be the best option for money, but they would probably be pretty smart when it comes to getting shoplifted from. So maybe we should pickpocket the soldiers because they're dumb? I just assume they're dumb. Get a drunk person. What kind of thief are you? I'm not a thief! Pickpocket the boys! Okay, let's roll a d20. So, we are gonna do 1d20. We rolled a 9. We also didn't roll for our stats. This bot's not doing so hot. Hold on. What are my stats? If anyone catches you, just scurry up the wall with my little grippy feet. Actually, that's another question we should have asked. Do I have grippy feet? Let's see if it knows my stats. It did not have me. I think we confused the bot with all of our fucking lizard questions, to be fair to the bot. I don't like, you know. It does. I don't disagree. I do think it needs to be able to answer these questions. We've previously established. No, we didn't. Hold on. Does this matter? Okay, so 10, 16, 16, 12, 14, 8. Hold on. Oh. It rolled for us. Okay, we did not get to roll our stats this time. It kind of cheated and gave us what we like. It basically said this is what would look good for your character, so this is what I'm gonna give you. It's just on easy mode. Is it really, like, is that what we're doing here, or are you just trying to hide the fact that it's kind of fucking fucky? Be honest, are you hiding that it's fucky, or is it actually on easy mode? It was very open with the stats. It was open with them, but it certainly didn't have us roll. Oh god, no, I'm not giving up the easy mode stats. Fuck you. I take too long to roll. Oh, I'm so sorry for playing D&D the right way. Okay. So we rolled a 9. I search the tavern for a group of drunks. I rolled a 9. The right way has less back talk. Listen here, buddy. All right. We're gonna have a problem. I think we should be able to tell it. I think ultimately with the bot, we should be able to have it ask, do you want me to set your stats for you, or do you want to roll? Just saying. Although, actually, wait, pause. We did prove that it can roll stats and remember them. So this one is not having trouble with remembering what it did. Yes, noted for 5.0. With a pooling score of 9 from your perception check, including your wisdom modifier and proficiency bonus, you struggle to make out the specifics of the drunk's ramblings. The drunken drake is alive with noise and commotion, which makes eavesdropping quite the challenge. The screechy scratches. The snatches of conversation you do catch are slurred and fragmented, tales of personal bravado and the bottom of empty mugs. However, one consistent thread is the concern over the goblin attacks. It seems that their increased boldness has affected even these sotted souls. They speak of travel disruptions and friends who have had close calls on the roads at dusk. One of them, a particularly red-nosed individual, loudly declares that he'll take the fight to the goblins himself, if only he could stand without the room spinning. It appears that if you want precise information, the barkeep may be a more reliable source. Try to pickpocket the red-nosed individual. Found the poor. Found the poor, the drunk poor, which is even better than just a poor. The fact that he's poor probably means that he didn't have good education opportunities, which means that he's probably stupid. So he's stupid, poor, and drunk. I see where you're going. This is why you're the criminal, and I'm not. As a rogue, the art of the subtle lift, the delicate and quiet extraction of an object from an unwitting patron, is a skill you have honed. You watch the red-nosed individual engaging with the man's inebriation and distraction as he animatedly tells his stories. Waiting for the right moment, you glide closer under the guise of ordering another drink. Now is the time for a sleight of hand check. Your dexterity is your ally here, giving you the steady hands required for pickpocketing. Add your proficiency bonus to your dexterity modifier for the total bonus you roll, to your roll. Alright, so we need another d20. Give me my dice. 1 d20. Go. Bruh. Shit. I rolled a 9. Again. How's life on your pedestal? Has shitty rolls. Fucking A. By the sounds of it, it was going to add it for me. And it looks like it did. Hold on. With nimble fingles. My fingies. With nimble fingers, Larry Longtail reaches towards the inebriated individual's pouch. Your roll, added to your sleight of hand modifiers, gives you a total of 14. Okay, so it added it for me. Oh, thank God. Fucking Jesus. The red-nosed drunkard is too enthralled in his boisterous recounting of mythical brawls with non-existent goblins to notice your approach. With a practiced hand, you deftly relieve him of a small purse on his belt. As you secure your newly acquired loot, you can't help but notice its disappointing heft. Upon inspection, contained within is a measly sum of 5 silver pieces and a curious-looking stone, which appears rather ordinary but is polished smooth from what must be habitual handling. We stole that man's rock. This loot will not make you rich, but it adds a little weight to your coin pouch, and perhaps if the stone has a story, it may lead to other opportunities. As you pocket your meager earnings, what would you like to do next? You can still approach the barkeep, sit, blah 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 blah. I vote we take our little fingers. Exactly. I think we should take this weird-ass rock to one of the merchants, and we'll ask them what they think of it. Kind of like taking it to, like, pawn his rock. But we just got it. Okay. Do you want me to walk up to the merchants that are in the bar and be like, hey, you want to fucking buy this? You want to buy this rock? Want to buy this really smooth, polished, hand-polished for generations rock? It's a silver rock? Or ask about it? It doesn't say it's silver, it just says that it's smooth. From all the fingers that have been touching it. Ask its value. Okay. I walk over to the merchants, show them my, what did I call it? Polished rock, and ask them of its value. I will also ask them if they like my thick, long tail. Then flex it? Oh, I'm flexing it the whole time. I'd just be like, hey, baby. And then I'd kind of like turn around so that my ass is like, you know, like right there with my beautiful tail. And then it would just like come up. Like I'm trying to show them which direction the beach is. You know, the beach is over there with my tail. And I'd be like, do you like my tail? Ooh, ooh. It's always, it's like a butt antler. God damn it. I hope they like the tail. I hope they like the tail more than this rock being valuable. That's how much I need this validation from strangers. We just want them to like everything. Ooh, I don't want them to like my tail too much. I know, like, It'd be so gross if, like, the tail did regenerate and I could just, like, tear it off and sell it. I don't know why I just had that thought, but I did. Ugh. You get a tail, and you get a tail. Show a little tail, get a little tail. That's our motto. That is Larry Longtail's motto. God damn, some of these are taking quite a while to answer. But some of them are also pretty fast, so this one was pretty fast. This one was pretty fast. I think this one took a hot minute. They're taking time to admire the tail. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful. I love it. I love that for us. God damn, it's still thinking about it. We need like do 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 do. Holy shit. It is really admiring our tail. I feel like the bot just fell in love with its own depiction of our gorgeous, thick, long tail. Are we a green lizard or a brown lizard? We don't know. We don't know yet. We'll ask it. With the newly acquired polished stone in hand and a clever glint in your reptilian eyes, why reptilian? Why'd you have to detail that? Seems a little racist. You saunter over to the group of merchants. Their conversation quiets as they take in your approach, awed by our tail. Their eyes flicking with a mix of interest and caution to the shiny bauble and your distinctive thick tail. Oh god. Oh no! Fine evening, merchants, you begin smoothly, presenting the stone with a flourish. I've come across this curious stone and wondered if you fine folk might appraise its value. And on an unrelated note, what do you think of my rather unique tail? Not many around like it, eh? Roll a d20 for persuasion. Your charisma dictate. Oh god. This is fucking stupid. It's important that we roll high on this one. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I rolled a 17. It's such a nice fucking tail though. Like, not too veiny, not too scaly. The skin is nice and like, you know, it's toned. Not too muscly. You know, too much muscle, it's intimidating, looks funny. All the veins? Never mind, I take that back. Way, way too many. All the fucking veins. Oh, Lord. The merchant's initial skepticism seems to melt away as you confidently present the polished rock and flaunt your unique tail. With a total roll of 16, you manage to pique their interest. One of the merchants, a woman with keen eyes and a quick smile, let's sleep with her! Quick smile, leans forward. Well, that's quite the... what? Curio? Is that how you say that? Does that mean, like, curiosity? Help. First word of the night. She's flirting? Damn right she's flirting. She says, turning the stone over in her hands. Not a gemstone, but there are collectors who fancy these oddities. It's smooth and well kept. An oddity has its own market, you know. I'd wager you could get a good couple of gold pieces from the right buyer. She hands the stone back to you with a respectful nod, her gaze lingering on your tail for a moment. Curio refers to a rare, unusual, or intriguing object. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, dictionary.com. She hands the stone back to wait, hold on, where was I? Her gaze lingering on your tail for a moment. And that tail of yours? You're a rare one, lizard folk. It's magnificent in its own right. It certainly tells a story, doesn't it? Tells a story of my dick. I couldn't think of anything better. Just put on the spot. She's flirting with me. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I wasn't ready for this. With this promising appraisal and the newfound respect from the merchants, you feel a sense of validation. Oh my god. It was a good night to visit the drunken drake, it seems. Meanwhile, the atmosphere of the tavern has begun to shift towards evening revelry. The chance to learn more or trade on the stone's value remains, but there's also pressing matter at the town hall regarding the goblin. No, we're gonna get laid tonight. You are a word calculator now? Oh, fuck off. I look the woman merchant in the eyes and give her a charming smile. I flex my tail muscles impressively and ask if she'd like to meet me in the back alley. Winky face. Hear me out. You walk up to the lady, look right at her, smile, and your tail comes up. Then my tail comes up and I say, "My lady, I did you one better." Is that how you spell alley? I'm not actually sure. The tavern's dim lighting flickers across your scales as you give the woman merchant your most disarming smile and flex your tail, a display of lizard folk's strength and agility. A back alley meeting could provide a private moment for discussions of trade, or perhaps more personal negotiations. Now, let's see how she responds to your bold proposition. Oh my god, we need to roll high. We need to roll high so bad. Okay, 1d20. Alright, someone blow on the dice, give it kisses, I don't know, something. Want to come back to my plant? Blow. Thank you for blowing. No, we're gonna fuck this up. I feel like we leaned on the table to like get a better angle with our smile and we like stuck our hand in her food on accident or something. I rolled a 12. So it's 11 because we get a -1 modifier. No, we're not getting laid. We were so close. We got a 55% chance. Good enough for me. If it's good enough for the weatherman, it's good enough for me. With your natural lizard folk charm slightly hindered by your less than dazzling charisma, your roll nets an 11 after factoring in the -1 modifier. The merchant, with her practiced eye for gauging the intentions of others, regards you for a moment, her head tilted in curiosity at your muscular tail flexing. She hesitates, and you can tell she's weighing her options. While not altogether disinterested, she's aware that discretion is key in her line of work. Perhaps another time, she says with a slight grin. There's business to be done, and while your company is certainly unique, she's a fucking furry. My priorities lie with turning a profit. However, should you find something of significant value or rarity, you know where to find a buyer. Though you didn't win her over for a rendezvous, you've sparked an interest in a potential business partnership. You can see it in the way she looks at you with a merchant's keenness for opportunity. Aww. We were this close. Why couldn't she be a scaly? Yeah. We were this close. We almost got digitally laid. With this interaction behind you, will you continue to converse with the other merchants or other tavern patrons, or head to the town hall to deal with the goblin issue, or pursue another course of action? I will say I'm quite disappointed. Chat, I thought we were all getting laid tonight, every last one of us, and the dice really fucked us. I'm blaming the dice. Definitely not my fault. It's not the tail's fault. The tail was carrying the whole thing, okay? I'm heartbroken, truly. I'm devastated. I'm gonna need therapy for years after this. I'll never trust another woman again. Just a husk of your laying next to you. God, what if you slept with a lizard and woke up the next morning, but they left? They shed their skin just sleeping next to you. Oh, that's disgusting. Although, if it all came off in one piece, it meant that they had really moisturized skin. Because if they had dry skin, it would have come off in patches, which I feel like would have been a little more disgusting. So there is that. You did sleep with someone with really nice skin. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here for the night, just because it's late. There are a couple things that I'd like to see differently with the bot, but nothing is actually broken, if I remember correctly. While it didn't have us roll, technically it did it for us, and when we recalled our stats, it kept it exactly the same. It didn't have an issue adding in our modifiers for us, so it always remembered that we had a -1 for charisma, but we had a, +2 to, I think it was constitution, and +1 for dexterity or whatever. Always kept that up. I don't think it got lost anywhere. Also, even though we keep going off course, notice that it keeps bringing us back to the goblin problem and pursuing that at the town hall. So it hasn't lost the story. It didn't lose our stats. +20 to tail, don't forget. Oh yeah, obviously. There is one final piece of information that I need to know about this lizard before I end the stream. As a lizard folk, are my male genital... Hold on. What's the best way to word this? I think that's right. I think that's... Where do lizards pee from? No. No, that's not what I'm gonna ask. Inside my body or outside my body? That's what I need to know. I like how it also didn't ask our gender. This is important. Lizard folk anatomy follows that of real-world reptilians, their internal reproductive organs. So, how would we have had... That lady would have had a really disappointing alleyway rendezvous, I feel. Larry is a male with a tail. You don't know if Larry is a male. Larry could have been a girl. That's very presumptuous of you, Angry. Alright, but this really important question has been answered. I did need to know this to move on with our lives. It was not just necessary, but mandatory for me to ask. That's what the tail is for. The tail is for the ladies. You know, that's a good point. I didn't really think of that. That's why we kept flexing it. Alright, I am gonna wrap it here. Thank you all for joining. Angry, thank you very much. The bot works very well. Again, I don't think there's anything you need to fix, just things that we can adjust if we want to. Maybe we don't. We can weigh the pros and cons. See if we want to keep things as they are. 4.0 is great success. I think the fact that 4.0 is so good is a great success. I thought we'd be on like, 15.0 and it'd be, fucking stupid. But like, you fixed most of the issues in 2, and since then it's just been, little things here and there. So, congratulations. Many adieu. 5 out of 5 tails. Good night. If I can find the end stream button. Hold on, I can't find it. Wait a minute. No, good night.